Winning should be like just non-negotiable. I mean, like, I don't get it. Like, when I hear people all the time say, like, oh, this business is going to be risky, or if I start something, it might take longer than I expected. I mean, like, I want to ask you a question. Like, do you want to live a mediocre life? Do you want to be a loser? Do you want to not have any success in your life or anything to look back at when you're older and say, wow, I'm proud of myself for doing that? Because if you're one of those people that are like, yeah, I don't care about any of that, just, I guess, skip this video. But in reality, I feel like every human that walks this damn earth should like internally have some self-respect enough for them to be like, winning is just a mandatory thing I must do in my life. Oh, and this whole thing about like how it's like harder to be an entrepreneur or run a business or I don't know, whatever, chase your dreams, become an athlete, become an artist. I feel like that's just a like bogus thought that society has instilled into us, because in reality, like, what are we even comparing it to? Like, what scale are you looking at and saying, oh yeah, you know what, running a business and chasing my dreams is harder than working a 9 to 5 and being employed? Just an example. Because like I could technically argue with you and say, like, if you're working at 9 to 5, your growth is limited and you're gonna be stuck way longer than the person who runs a business. And like, sure, maybe the person who runs a business initially may not see as much success as you, but then eventually starts making so much money that it doesn't even matter. Or let's just say like you open a business and you make 10 grand, 20 grand, 30 grand a month and you just stay there. Technically doing that is like way more freedom than making 10, 20, 30 grand a month on a salary working for somebody. You know, it's been like about almost 10 years or more since the last time I've had to clock in and report to somebody. And to me, that freedom is priceless. I mean, I don't care if I'm making less than I would be working for someone. The freedom to do whatever I want, whenever I want, however I want, literally is something nobody can buy from me. And just in general, like knowing internally that like I set myself on a path and I kept to it and I made something happen for myself. So it makes me feel like a winner internally. That on its own is worth diamonds. I mean, like, I really don't get it. Like, I don't get how majority of the world is okay just sitting around and saying, you know what, like, I'm good with this, like, whatever life that I have because, it's secure. Look, and this message is for people that have a vision, have a dream, have a goal, but are living this like mediocre life and haven't chosen to really go after it. If you're one of those people that like your dream and your goal is that 6-figure salary at this like super nice company with a dope title, being a director, whatever it might be, or if it's to be a doctor, an engineer, then all props to you, right? My whole thing is I just want you to live your life to the fullest.